and I don't regret it at all because it's lockdown and there are no rules. Ring the bells of shame. Look like I'm wearing a bloody nappy. Hello everyone, me again. Welcome back to another isolation vlog. Wow, it's bright today. The sun is shining, it's lovely. I've even washed my hair and everything because we're doing another workshop for Red Dog Nails Online tonight. We are doing an abstract nail art tutorial and I'm really looking forward to it, but that's not till 8 p.m. Had a right kerfuffle with this bloody burn. So it's basically just not healing, and it's such a large surface area and it's such a bad burn that it needs to be covered at all times because otherwise it's going to get infected. This is what the nurses said, but we didn't really know what exactly to dress it with, and there isn't really that much information on the internet about what to do post the emergency part of having a burn, aka what to do in the first sort of half an hour. What is going on in my hair today? So I had to phone up my GP and have a chat with the nurse. I obviously didn't want to go down and didn't want to leave the house because we're in isolation, but I was able to email a picture of the burn to the surgery nurse, who was then able to tell me exactly what to do with it, and we were then able to go to the pharmacy and get like these proper medical dressings which are made for severe burns that will like help it stay moist but also dry out at the same time. I don't understand what they were saying, but we've got everything that we need now. It cost a bloody fortune. It's been like £20 for 7 days worth of this stuff if I only need one a day, but they've said I might need 2 a day, so that could only be like 3.5 days worth. Wow, who would have thought a bloody burn from a cup of tea could be this much hassle? It's crazy. Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, has got coronavirus and he's been taken into intensive care, which is crazy. It's really scary. And yeah, I assume we're going to be hearing from him at some point this week to tell us what's going on, because technically it's the end of our 3-week lockdown as of Monday coming. In about like 6 days time, so we'll see what happens. I've got a feeling it's going to be extended, but who knows if people are sticking to the guidelines, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the end of it here. I think it's probably going to be extended for another 3 weeks at least, if not longer. So yeah, we're just kind of getting through lockdown, carrying on, and hoping that some jobs are going to come in. I'm still waiting for that contract to be signed. Potentially got 2 now, which is very exciting, but we're not going to celebrate until those contracts have been signed. But it's good, it's really good news that people are still wanting to work, and the industry might sort of tick on a little bit, albeit a little bit slower, while all this is going on, and we can actually get paid, so that will be nice. It's somebody's nearly time for dinner. So he's just following me around like a bad smell at the moment. What have you got to say for yourself? What have you got to say for yourself, hey? All set up and ready for our abstract nails tutorial tonight in Red Dog Nails Online. I'm excited for this one. It's one of my favourite nail trends, and it was also really popular with everybody when we were deciding on which workshops to do in April. So I've got everything set up here. We're going to go through foils, we're going to go through dotting techniques, we're going to go through line work, and how to build up gels without getting all those bumpy bits and stuff. I've got my Red Dog Nails apron on. We are good to go, and I'm so excited. So I think I'm going to have a little dance around, get myself ready, get myself hyped up, and then crack on. I'm excited, this is gonna be good. Hello team, happy Wednesday. It's currently, what time is it? 1 minute past 12. Officially showered before midday, smashing life. So I was supposed to be filming that sponsored video today, but they still haven't signed the contract, so I'm just a little bit like in limbo, not really knowing what to do. So I've had to move my diary around for today. I've kind of given up that it's gonna come in this afternoon, and we'll just keep crossing our fingers that they haven't changed their minds. And I'm going to film a video on how to keep your pet entertained while you're in the house, because Toby has been a little bugger the last couple of days. He's been going out for his daily walks and stuff, so he's out like chasing his ball like a mad dog for about an hour every day, but he's just really restless. I think he's been disturbed by all this just as much as we have, because he's not used to having us both around and stuff. So I've come up with a little plan of things that you can do. to keep them entertained, and I thought I'd film that video. But because I don't need to be in that video, I'm just going to be filming Toby and like doing voiceovers and stuff. I'm going to do my derma rolling. I've started derma rolling maybe 3 months ago, and I kind of do it once a week if I can remember, maybe once every 2 weeks, I guess. I've just got the 0.5 derma rolly thing. I don't know if it actually works or if it's just a placebo, I'm not sure, but I've definitely started to get more wrinkles now. I'm in my 30s, so I thought I'd give it a go. And I really like it. I really like the feeling it gives my skin. They just kind of look like this. I'm 100% not an expert. I just kind of like followed a YouTube video myself and did some research. So I'm not going to do a video on it because I would just basically be saying exactly the same thing as the other person did, the one that I followed. But if I remember, I'll try and link it down below. But yeah, you basically just disinfect it, roll it over your face. It's just like loads of little mini needles. I don't think from my research that the ones that you can use at home actually do that much. I think realistically you need to go to a salon and have it properly done by them because they use bigger needles. My skin feels so much more moisturized, I would say, afterwards, and plump, and it's definitely helping with those forehead wrinkles. So I just use 2 ordinary products. Let me try and show you. I've got the hyaluronic acid B5 and also the ordinary buffet, because again these were products that person recommended, so I thought I'd give it a go. I think, like I said, I bought it about 3 months ago. I think all in with the disinfectant, the derma roller and those 2 products, it cost me about 30 quid, so I just thought I'll give it a go. But yeah, my skin seems to actually really like it. So, but you can't wear makeup for 24 hours after you have done it, so I thought we'll give it a go now, and if that contract comes through tomorrow, I should be able to put on a little bit of makeup tomorrow if we want to film. So I'm going to derma roll my face. Going to be looking a little bit red for the rest of the day. But yeah, it just works really well for me. So if you're interested, have a little Google, have a look, and see what you think. But for me personally, it works really, really well. It's basically like a load of tiny little needles that puncture your skin and promote it to produce collagen, which obviously helps with fine lines and wrinkles, and also it helps your moisturizing products go in a bit deeper because they can kind of like penetrate the layers of skin. So yeah, I definitely found a difference after doing this, and it doesn't really hurt either. It's just a little bit uncomfortable on certain parts of the face. You just have to be careful that you don't go over any active blemishes and keep everything really clean. Just filmed a very cute video with Toby on things to do to keep your dog entertained while they're indoors. And now Chris is going to take him out for a walk while he does one of his concours out in the sunshine. Why not? And I'm going to sit and edit that video. What's up with you? Why are you looking all sad? I'm sitting in the middle. Because we're all in separate rooms and it's confusing. Why don't you come and lie in your bed instead? No, I'm fine. It's currently 7 PM and I've just finished working for the day, so it actually feels like a normal day for me, which is actually really nice. Just settling down, just open the Sims up. Chris is playing Championship Manager. Toby is exhausted. Raise your arm up again. Toby's exhausted. Toby's exhausted from his day of filming, being a YouTube superstar. It's a very cute video, so even if you're not watching it for the dog tips, it's like 2 minutes long, watch it for Toby because he's super cute and he was a real star. Sun is shining again today, so we are opening up the windows and letting in some fresh air. We did not go to bed last night until 3:30 in the morning, which is ridiculous. We basically just weren't tired. We were both sat there playing our games. Next thing I knew, looked at my phone and it was 3:30 in the morning. I was like, great. Chris and I did not go to bed until 3:30 last night. How ridiculous is that? We just completely lost track of time, both playing our games, and I looked at my phone and it was 3 AM. And to be honest, I wasn't even tired. I could have stayed up even longer because the days are just merging into one, and when you don't have anything to get up for, you're just like, sod it, why not? Let's carry on. Finally went to bed at 3:30 and didn't get up until 11 this morning, and I don't regret it at all because it's lockdown and there are no rules. Oh, the bands, they're yours? They're yours? Oh, I thought those were mine. Yeah. Chris bought us some exercise bands, you know, the resistant bands things, so we can do our workouts at home. But we ordered them like over a week and a half ago and they've only just arrived, but I'm not going to be able to do them now because you have to put them around your leg and I've got a gigantic burn on mine, so unfortunately won't be able to do any exercise with those. What a shame. Oh, actually, you know, this clothes company have been wanting to send me some clothes for ages, but they're all like super tight bodycon dresses, which just aren't really my bag. But then they messaged last week and said, we've got loads of loungewear. Now that is my bag, especially because we're all just living in joggers right now. So they're sending me some joggers and some co-ords and stuff like that. And I thought I might make a nice little blog post, like a loungewear lockdown fashion post almost. I don't know, I'm not getting paid for it, but I just thought it might be quite fun, some, you know, quarantine friendly content. It's really hard to know what to put out there because we can't go anywhere and do anything. So I feel like loungewear is the only relatable thing right now. But yeah, that's supposed to be turning up today, so we'll see if it arrives, if it's any good, if it fits, and yeah, might do something with that. But apart from that, chill day. Parcel has arrived and I'm actually really impressed with the stuff that's in there. They normally sell like these, you know, the really thin, cheap jersey bodycon dresses that all the young girls wear when they go out. So I wasn't really sure what the quality was going to be like for their loungewear, but I'm quite impressed. I've got these really cute pink jogging bottoms. I got like a khaki leggings and crop top set, but it's a long sleeved one and it is still actually quite warm even though there's a little bit of your belly out. And then some really nice navy blue joggers, which are kind of like designed for curves, you know, the ones that go in quite a lot on your waist but then have got a nice amount of room around your bum and your hips, so I really like those. And I got this very extra burnt orange, like 70s disco style co-ord, so like big floaty sleeves and then flared bottoms, but it's all like in this really comfy fabric. So if you wanted to work from home and you were doing like conference calls and stuff and still look pretty like chic but very, very comfy, that is the one for you. It's so extra, it's ridiculous, but I love it. It's a company called xameliax, so yeah, I'm going to pop together a little blog post, so if you'd like to see my loungewear looks, head on over to the blog and that will be live, I assume, by the time this one goes up, but I'm not sure when I'm going to post it. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed, so I'm going to spend my afternoon editing those photos and writing up that little blog. Something nice to do, isn't it?
2 weeks after the intensive care picture improves, and so we're not there yet in terms of knowing exactly when that will be, but that's the sort of time frame I'd expect.
Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's officially bank holiday weekend, and it's Friday, whatever date it is. I really don't know what date it is, but I do know it's Friday, so that's a good thing. So it's officially the bank holiday weekend, Easter bank holiday, and in normal circumstances that would mean that we would have today off and also Monday off, making it a lovely 4-day weekend. And when the weather's like this, these long weekends can be amazing in this country. I feel like everybody just gets together, goes to the beer garden, throws some house parties, has a barbecue, and it's just really nice. But because of the current situation, it just kind of feels like every other day. But the sun is shining and I'm feeling pretty positive today, which is quite nice. I feel like I'm on a bit of a roll. I'm sure I'll come crashing down again at some point. But yeah, I've had a couple of days of productivity really, and I think I've created some quite cute content, like videos and blog posts that you guys might want to watch and read. And yeah, I just kind of, I'm feeling good, so I thought I'd jump on that positivity and motivation bandwagon today, because I think I've been quite vocal in these vlogs. It just comes and goes, so I don't know, I'm just trying to listen to my body, and if I have days where I feel capable, we roll with it, and if I have days where I don't, that's okay as well. But today I feel okay, so I thought I would bake some more bread. So I'm making another loaf of that Jamie Oliver plain white bread that we did the other week, because that was really nice and it turned out super well. Mostly just to chop it up and freeze it, so we've always got some bread in the freezer, because it's a bit hit and miss in the supermarkets for bread at the moment, so I just kind of thought we could have a little bit of a backup. And there's something new that I want to try. I'm gonna try and make garlic and rosemary focaccia. Sounds very fancy, but I found a recipe that actually looks pretty simple, and it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love it, with like some olives and some meats and a glass of red wine. So I thought I might make that. I'm doing a lot of whispering because Chris is in the other room and he doesn't know, as a little like Friday night treat. So yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. I will let you know if it's any good and leave the recipe down below. This is the most fancy bread I have ever made. But this is your regular real talk reminder that genuinely, if all you've done today is change from one pair of pyjamas to another pair of pyjamas, that's totally okay. I'm just personally feeling quite capable and motivated today, so I thought I'd jump on it and try and do something fun. But you know, these things come and go. Don't feel bad if you haven't baked any fancy bread yet. But if you do fancy it, I shall test it out for you. Don't want to speak too soon until we've actually eaten it, but my focaccia bread looks flipping amazing. I'm really impressed with this, and it's huge. Just need to let it cool and then we can tear and share. Well, actually I'm not going to share any of it. I had one of my slim fast recipes for lunch on my homemade loaf of bread. It's like sardines, cream cheese, a little bit of lemon and salt, and it's so good. Just in case you thought I had it too together earlier, I've just been having a cry because I sat down to do the Pretty Pots painting set things that I bought to support Sophie at the start of lockdown. And I'm a complete idiot because I didn't think about the fact that the acrylic paints might dry out, and they have. So I set it all up on the table, really cute and everything, for Chris and I to sit down and do these like ceramics and stuff, and all the paint is gone, so I can't do it, and I'm just gutted. So yeah, discovering that the paints had all dried out sent me into floods of tears. And Chris, bless him, had a little bit of a panic. He was like, there's no need to cry, it's fine, we can buy some paints on Amazon. I'm like, it's not the point. Come on in. You tired? You too hot? Found a little shady bit in amongst all the weeds. Chris is currently hosting his work's weekly virtual pub quiz because he won last week, so it's his turn to do it this week, and he spent so long doing it this week, bless him. Some really good questions on there actually, but yeah, I'm just kind of like hiding out of shot and trying not to shout out the answers. And then I'm gonna have a little virtual gin date with the girls in about 20 minutes, so yeah. Hello quarantine, happy Saturday. It's currently about 5 PM and I've only just got in the shower and washed my hair and stuff because just couldn't be bothered. We stayed up till 4 AM last night watching Unorthodox on Netflix, which is really good, and the end of series 1 of Altered Carbon, which is awesome as well. So if you're looking for something to watch, they're pretty good. Altered Carbon is kind of like a Matrixy sort of dystopian future type thing, and Unorthodox is about a girl who flees a Orthodox Jewish community to go and live with some Kids in Berlin, I think. We've only watched one episode of that, but it was really good. So yeah, did accidentally stay up till 4 AM, and to be honest, again, I wasn't even tired at 4 AM. Could have stayed up all night. It's ridiculous. So really do need to try and sort of sort the sleeping pattern out again, I think, next week. But it's just so difficult when you've got nothing to get up for, like nothing at all. The only thing we've got to do today is go and do our food shop, because it's Easter Sunday tomorrow and I don't think the shops will be open, or maybe they will, I don't know, but we thought we'd go today. So yeah, that's it. That's literally it. Oh, and we've got a little family pub quiz with Chris's family at about 7, so that's it. It's weird. It's so weird. I brought you with me this week so I could sort of film the shopping situation for anybody who's not living in the UK or whatever. I'm just curious to see what it's all like. But to be perfectly honest, I get quite anxious when we go out and shop, which is why I don't want to go and do it on my own. But I also want to go because it's the only sort of other thing we do apart from just walking around the field. But it's very strange. Like, they've got signs all over the floor. They've made like a one-way system to go around. You can disinfect your trolleys with like sanitizer and stuff. And yeah, it's a very strange situation, and everybody's just sort of keeping their distance, or the majority of people are keeping their distance, and yeah, it's just very weird. It's kind of like an episode of Black Mirror, whenever you kind of have to do it, but we just try and get like everything all in one go, so we're only going out once a week, and it seems to be working pretty well. So yeah, just couldn't get any more yeast or flour or anything like that, but apart from that, everything else we managed to get. We even managed to get ourselves a little Easter egg each to enjoy tomorrow, and got Toby a little fancy Sunday dinner so he can have a little treat as well. But yeah, it's just all very, very strange, but things are functioning, so it's all good. Did you miss us? Did you miss us for that whole hour? We were gone. Fun Easter Sunday task, cleaning out the oven, because it is honestly vile. Look, oh, it's so bad, Chris. It's one of those that when you open it up to cook something, look at oh my god, I'm actually quite ashamed. Ring the bells of shame. But yeah, it's when you open it to cook something, there's smoke coming out of there because of all the food that's already cooking in there. So yeah, let's do a before and after. It's so bad. Got bored and did some Easter nails. Little speckled mini egg nails, and then I couldn't be bothered to do it on that hand, so they're just all coloured in there, and did some bright pink Barbie toes. This is called Dragon Fruit from Miley. It's really nice, but yeah, killed a few hours. I genuinely am so embarrassed of how dirty this oven was, but you know, it is what it is. It's getting cleaned now, so it's fine. But I'm genuinely impressed with this Oven Pride stuff. Look at that. You just kind of like pop it in the bag and leave it, and then you like scrub the inside of the oven with the rest of it, and then 4 hours later you got a clean oven apparently. So yeah, there you go, who knew? It works. How's this for a saddo? So instead of an Easter egg from Chris, I got an expansion pack for The Sims, and I'm actually really excited to go and play it. I'm gonna go and play Dine Out, where you can run your own restaurant or cafe. So yeah, that is my Sunday evening sorted. It's taken over my life. You can actually see the difference already. Look at this oven. I'm genuinely so, it's like it's brand new. Oh my god, great job. Check you out. Oh my god, I love it. In my defense, we were going to do it together, and then Chris just started doing it earlier, and I felt a bit useless after that. Also, couldn't ruin my nails, so. We're watching Altered Carbon on Netflix, which is really good. It's like a cross between The Matrix and Minority Report. It's really crazy. It's like set in a dystopian future where your consciousness can be downloaded onto a stack, like a disc that goes in the back of your neck. So when your body dies, you can put your consciousness into another body, so it basically makes you immortal. It's really good, but Chris keeps yelling at me because I keep going on my phone and then losing track of where we are, because you really do have to watch it. It's quite complicated, isn't it? Hello quarantine, happy Monday. I don't know what the date is today. What is the date? 13th of April. And yeah, I guess this is week 4 of lockdown. We haven't been given any update. Apparently we're going to hear from the government by Thursday this week as to what's going on, but let's be honest, it's going to be another few weeks at least of lockdown. So we shall just keep plodding on. Had an email today from the company that I was waiting to sign the contract for my little paid job, and unfortunately they've pulled out because they didn't want to disclose properly in the way that we're supposed to, that it's an ad up front and stuff. They didn't want to not disclose, but they weren't happy with the fact that we in this country we have to like disclose it at the start of the description box and in the title and stuff. So yeah, they weren't happy with that, and I refused to back down or compromise on that because, well, it's just really important, isn't it? Let's be honest. Genuinely really gutted about that actually, because it just kind of feels a bit unfair. And yeah, knowing that there's other people out there getting paid for stuff by bending the rules, it just kind of sucks. But we're taking the high road and we're sticking by our guns on this one, because yeah, trust is really important to me and my business, because if I don't have your trust, then what do I have? So yeah, just not worth it. Thank you for the sympathy, Toby. It's just not worth it, and it's not how I run my business. So yeah, gutted, but never mind. I'm sure there will be other jobs that come through. Might potentially have another job next week. I'm just waiting for the product to arrive so I can test it out and see if I actually like it, because I'm not going to promote a product that I don't like or wouldn't use just for the money. I know that we're all needing money right now, but my integrity, to be honest, is really important to me with the business. So yeah, I'm just not gonna start advertising stuff that I don't believe in, or compromising and bending the rules and stuff, because it's just not how I play the game, I'm afraid. But yeah, it was really hard actually, really hard to sort of see that job disappearing for something like that, when you're just trying to be honest. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And who knows, they might come round and they might be happy with the proper disclosure and stuff. They might change their minds, but for now, zilch on the jobs front. Oh my god, Toby is sunbathing. Let me try and show you this. You sunbathing? You enjoying it? You catching some rays? You are such a funny little creature. He's so funny. He just loves to sit in the sun, and he always gets too hot. But he just loves it. He loves being warm, bless him. So I'm gonna leave this vlog here. Sorry it's been a little bit all over the place. It's just been quite weird having this bank holiday in a lockdown situation, but there you go. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying watching them. Thank you for all of your comments and for letting me know that you're out there and these are making a difference in some way. They're really helping me, so we'll just keep going with them until, you know, well, we'll see what happens, I guess. But I will see you guys next week. Stay strong, stay safe, and stay at home. That could be my new little outro. Stay strong, stay safe, and stay at home. And I'll see you next week. Bye! Because it was April Fool's Day the other day, but no one was really making any jokes, because 2020 is the joke. This year is the joke. I mean, it doesn't look the greatest.